Cold Krush
Television.
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 Worldwide.
Good evening and welcome to Cold Krush Television episode number 8. My name is DJ Specifik, and for the next hour we have got an incredible show in store for you, trust me. So what we got kicking off tonight, well, we've got brand new music by Black Twang, we've got brand new music by Public Enemy, we've also got the amazing FloMo B-Boy Crew, we've got our regular features, of course, Right in My Name and 2 Minute Tales, and in this week's show we are focusing on Nottingham, so yeah, hold tight for that. Okay, without further ado, let's dive straight into the music. This is Black Twang featuring Dirty Goods. Peep this.
Everybody for themselves. They steal it from us.
Came from the underground with that dirt. Back from the S's, back down to earth. I've been in the mud, been in the dirt. Give them blood, sweat and dirt. For what it's worth, it's that dirt, dirty, dirt, dirty, dirt. I came from the tunnel with dirt, going berserk, ready to riot and murk, ready to fuck at these birds. I'm putting my sword in the dirt while I spit in your ears. Listen, I'm flipping my words, tripping my worth, natural, mystic, affair. Put your spliff in the air, shake your head like you got ticks in your air. It's low down, dirty, rotten Oscar 30. From my birth on the turf, murky, La River Thames flows dirty, raising the dirty, Southside birth me. Where bad man wear Clarks and Burberry, and the boy them stop and search me. Call me Black Bastard, no dirty. I came on the scene, first one to scream Queen's Head and getting early. Rotten Oscar scheme Sterling, told you Babylon dirty, exposed them from early. All of the dirty secrets, I wiki leaked it from early. Made the whole world peep it and show them how the system's dirty. Man ain't new to this thing, is dirty. I did social distance from early. Always kept my distance from dirty. Never let them pigs near me. The monarch is dirty. All the money and gold that I stole from the motherland's dirty. The government's dirty. All the murderers and the coppers are dirty. Like Birmingham and Gernsby. Spread like over universally. We get it worse adversely. Bad people suffer the worst from birth. The devils are dirty. Bloodthirsty. I know they type like a QWERTY. Just why the fuck you think Ty never got a Mercury, huh? Don't think we don't know Edith. Are you idiots done him dirty? We know we want it clearly. Till you made them change to 30. Dirty. Yeah, I said it clear, you heard me. Can't captain me, you know you're fucking dirty. Came from the underground with that dirt. Back from the S's, back down to earth. I've been in the mud, been in the dirt. Give them blood, sweat and dirt. For what it's worth, it's that dirt, dirty, dirty.
Came from the curb, came to the venue and all of my seats are reserved. People are calling me sir, I tell them it's roots, I'm dirt, I'm on it, I murk. I went in the booth and just lit out my herb. Duppy the ting, let me take him to church. Twist up a rapper and lift up his skirt. For all dirty cops, I be putting in work. They put on the uniform, then they go lurk. And looking for you, they can bully and hurt. Or worse, they draw for the laser guns first. Or burst rubber bullets until you be nursed. Or even rehearsed. The scene of a coffin and reef in the hood is like something rehearsed. Now just imagine the laws in reverse, with us as the judge and the prosecutors. Done notice the rottenness ones, but my skin ain't. Man, I done run through hell from early. If I'm on the record, everything is 30. Heard me. Goods is overall, Lord of mercy. The dirty verse is a controversy. If I shot Westwood, it wouldn't have made it out of surgery. Word, if hunting's legal, the culture vultures can get shot down like birds. I'm giving them everything they deserve. When I'm burning off the desert eagle, card them man are following the herd. I'll be the only one that's doing it superb. And if you haven't heard, then go and do your research.
Came from the underground with that dirt. Back from the S's, back down to earth. I've been in the mud, been in the dirt. Give them blood, sweat and dirt. For what it's worth, it's that dirt, dirty,
It's so dirty, I love it.
Anytime. Anytime the black man attempts to change the slave image, he will scare white people. Blacks are not free in the United States to this very day, so we have not accomplished freedom. I hope that we laid down a history
I wonder on which side of the lines I belong.
and contributed to the continuing struggle for freedom.
Who the devil on the real side? Who got rich from Armenian genocide? Who the biggest terrorist? Who changed the Bible? Who killed the most people? Who do the most evil? Who don't worry about survival? Who have the colonies? Who stole the most land? Who rule the world? Who say they good but only do evil?
Everybody.
Who killed Huey Newton, Fred Hampton, Medgar Evers, Mikey Smith, Walter Rodney?
Everybody. Every goddamn body.
It's imperative we change the narrative.
In just a few moments, we will hear from the most powerful black man in America today.
Everybody.
I don't think you heard me. The most powerful black man in the world.
Hey, yo, they ask why I seem so solemn. On a throne between 3 stone columns. You know the name, fucking up the game, no condoms. Everybody goddamn first world problem. The truth is inconvenient as non-believers. Fearing DACA dreamers instead of FEMA. Bentley, Benz, or a Beamer, Fiji, or Aquafina. We fuck around and be the next Iwo Jima. The tide's rising at the same time like they synchronize. For making art, for making love, for making highs. The home is where the hatred lies. They taking lives, but everybody just so saved and sanctified. Then they rely upon we the few defiant ones. Communicating in higher forms than Viacom. To dialogue before the roar of the riot horn. I wonder on which side of the lines I belong. Lady Liberty, face full of concealer. I'm half master killer and half you master killer. Latrophobia, that's a fear of the healer. Kaepernick is an activist, y'all in fear of the kneeler.
Blood that cries out from the grave of my ancestors who went to an untimely death at the hands of the white wicked slave traders. I believe that they cry out. Their spirit is around me, and their spirit emanates from me. And I believe that as a righteous man of God, but as a freedom fighter and a revolutionary, it is one of the greatest honors that could be paid.
Another young life was lost on live stream.
After our 500 to 6,000 year Holocaust, where we have lost over 600 million, I believe the education process must be a process of 2 steps: inspiration and information. So I seriously give information, but black people are people of rhythm and spirit, so I also give inspiration.
Everything's obtuse, nothing is obscene. Another young life was lost on live stream. Another great fell from grace and high steam. Then the clock struck 13, we in some kind of dream. First I'm handling first things, decipher what it means to a planet of earthlings. Where the question remains, am I a journal or journalist? Herbal eternalist, Olympic tournament level genius, author affirmative. No turning back and returning, I'm not concerned with it. The permanent ink paved the way out the turbulence. My hands against the wall outside a billiards hall. I hear police discussing whether to try and kill
everybody.
You ask me whether I approve of violence. When someone asks me about violence, I just find it incredible. Because what it means is that the person who's asking that question has absolutely no idea what black people have gone through, what black people have experienced in this country. the real content of any kind of revolutionary thrust lies in the principles and the goals that you're striving for, not in the way you reach them.
My question, if that'd matter, life's like a tree that falls in the woods, even without phone footage to see it fall. Great men chose the paper-made pen, a state pen, the firing pin of a pistol aimed at a playpen. We go from musket to a missile, to a revelation between heaven and Satan, while I'm steady creating and trying to separate the truth from the lies that they told us. I even heard the Soviets, the 45th POTUS, that ain't the photo they showed us, or accepting the onus. Did they Washingtoners? My condolence to y'all diplomas. Here's a bonus, the point of view to make things see through. If I'm a walking institution, I'm an HBCU. Face the music, keeping it moving's one of the great things we do. Yo, the devil trying to put together his gang, me too. And whether you come from Lagos or Trinidad and Tobago, you can either stay broke or be wealthy as Jeff Bezos if you just stay woke. I was in the dark, then they broke. Direct the questions to my ancestors until they spoke now. Inherently rocking the disco currently. Bars is cryptocurrency, hypnotherapy, shitting on everything. 5'9", 6'4" lyrically, crystal clarity. Wonder how I spit so thoroughly, stay so hungry. Rappers can't get no mercy. That's the reason any other one who spit won't verse me.
It is a terrible thing for an entire people to surrender to the notion that 1/9 of its population is beneath them. When we, the American people, accept the fact I'm not an object of missionary charity. I am one of the people who built the country.
You're so lonely in my own class, formerly known as is the inscription that your headstone has. On my own path, in my own world like Disney's. I feel the fucking system failed just like kidneys. Up steps, the one who upsets all carriages, cause it's imperative we change the narrative. Yeah, and that's thought versus everybody. Listen, check it out, they go to everybody. Yo, I got myself over everybody. Yeah, every goddamn body.
So welcome back. We kicked off the show with the brand new one by Black Twang featuring Dirty Goods and a track called Dirty Dirty. And following that we had Black Thoughts with a track called Fault vs. Everybody. Both incredible new tracks, I'm sure you'll agree. Okay, without further ado, let's head over to my man Whirlwind D with 2 Minute Tales.
Welcome back to 2 Minute Tales. And for this episode, we're going to focus on the early 80s Nottingham hip-hop history. And as always, it's just a snapshot, it's not an exhaustive list. So where did it start? Well, in one word, Rock City. Rock City was a legendary venue in Nottingham, and Saturday afternoons were all about b-boying. Very quickly in the early 80s, it developed a reputation up and down the country, and it saw crews like the Rock City Crew and Assassinators battling head to head. Well, at the same time, the music was coming through, much of it in Nottingham via the mixtapes by legendary Rock City DJ Jonathan Woodliff. But it wouldn't be until the mid-80s that Nottingham artists started to make records. And one of the earliest records in this vein was by MC Faisal F and DJ Quick. And it appeared on this legendary compilation, Hardcore Volume 1. Well, MC Faisal F and DJ Quick actually had a big impact because soon after they launched their own record label, Singer Song Records. And via this, they would release the debut of Blue Eyes, at the time known as MC Groove, as well as this record. It's Too Late by Sunshine Power. And this was an anthem indeed. But one of the biggest anthems in the mid to late 80s to come out of Nottingham was by the late great KID and DJ Mink, and it's this record. Hey Hey, Can You Relate? And this particular copy is the first issue that came out on the Sheffield-based label FON Records. So by the late 80s, there was a lot going on in Nottingham, and crews were beginning to form and things were getting bigger and bigger. And one crew, one collective that was starting to make moves was MC's Logic. Now they released 2 12-inch singles in the late 80s, and almost scored a deal with Profile Records. But most significantly, amongst their numbers was an artist, a producer known as Joe Buddha. Now, Joe Buddha, of course, would go on to champion artists such as Mr. 45, and actually in the early O's he would work with Rodney P and Kalashnikov, having a massive impact on hip-hop. And in a way, this goes to show what an impact Knots artists in the 80s had on hip-hop as we moved on through the decades. So we're going to end with an artist who has an incredibly consistent back catalogue, always produces incredible records. I'm going to leave you a video by the man like Capo.
Truth is, I give an F about letting lesser calibers in, I'm putting the message out. Fuck that and you pay privilege, you never pay dues, you live on the take Caliban. You're killing them airways, forbidden for bare wage, your fingers are far from the pulse. And this shit is a no-fly, your manners are tight gross, you're hugging them whole pies up. Looking for 30% of what, you're looking to rip them off, getting blood off a rock. Stay bitter, your vision abuse blurred, you're crooked and low down, you know when the truth is. Yeah, your colour can stay clean, money grabbing exec, none of them ever wholesome. Industry making them pig sick, you're looking for clean image, you fuckers a pig thick. I'm moving them Air Force, the colour of dark green, deliver the cold subject. Still spitting the 5 mics, I hover above ground, the raps have me a jump jet. I'm putting this hard work and never getting response, you fuckers are hard work. So I drop in the war mail, the letter of warfare, the poison peddling it road, karma is a bitch. Yeah, karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch. Peace to the dead and buried and gone, I will pay dues, but still I carry the torches. Grand whiz, none over the grand cop, the lyric is brand touch, my lyricism a fortress. The jet black crook castle, nothing moved but the money stood a penny for the pop shield. Penny for your £4 for the fuck of it, you let the greed gluttony corrupt to your lost self. Instead of making the plan click, you're back in the race soon as the shit hit the pan quit. Pot in the kettle, you talk sly, you go in the cap, watch my vision, this whole guy. Bitter from getting the short change, your man is fine, living the grind, living the worst way. Predator hunting them down, hitting when the carbonite froze from the efforts in the wordplay. I put this show on the road, you're hearing it first hand, but getting slow on the uptake. Degrees, I'm getting PhDs, you're hating without reason, getting caught in the duct tape. I'm putting this hard work, never getting response, you fuckers are hard work. So I drop in the raw mail, a letter of warfare, the poison pen that it wrote, karma is a bitch. Yeah, karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch. Yeah, what goes round comes back around, karma in the loop, and you know this only too well. It's going up has to come down, entering the void, you're waiting upon a new shell. What goes round comes back around, karma in the loop, and you know this only too well. Going up has to come down, karma is a bitch when you're waiting on that new show.
Yeah, big up Whirlwind D, another incredible history lesson right there. Nottingham, of course, was killing things from day one in the UK. So big up to everybody in the Notts area. Okay, I've got something a bit special for you guys right now. My man Mushroom has hooked this up, and of course, in history, there's so many unsung heroes, as you all know. But this gentleman, I think there's quite a few of you that will be aware that a certain DJ was responsible for many of the cuts behind some of the classic Public Enemy tracks, and his name is Johnny Juice. Let me do that again. Let me introduce to you to the legend that is DJ Johnny Juice.
Yo, this is DJ Johnny Juice, and you're watching Cold Krush TV with DJ Specifik.
Could the drummer have some, y'all? Could the drummer have some more? Said the drummer ain't had none in a long time. Come on, drummer.
Incredible stuff, absolute legend DJ Johnny Juice. A massive respect goes out, of course, my man Mushroom, who's continually hooking up these dope people to appear on the show. Thank you, sir, it's most appreciated. Okay, something brand new now. This is on Suspect Packages Records, and this guy is a producer from Bournemouth who goes by the name of Lost Loops, and it's available on Wax right now via the Suspect Packages store. This one is featuring Pupils of the Clock. Check this.
Well, gentlemen, we're on our way to Mars.
It's just one of those days. A stuck-at-home slave lays under broke chains. The colours don't change in this rugged old cave, but I discovered hope's face in another place. Have you seen my other half? Neither have I. She's chilling in the sky, staring down with diamonds in her eyes. So maybe I'll find her when I lie low. Maybe I'll find her when I lie low. I'm perusing the stars, you know it's true when we dance. I feel a move in the path, I'm broke but you open hearts. And though the task is such a drain on your energy, we eloped in enveloped statements of melodies. The letters were shared through stargazing laughs, making half-wasted past tainted scars fade to art painted by a hand of our making. Chance taken, we jump in at the deep end and tumble to the seabed. So once again I'm at a crossroads, laid back, lost hope, staring at the stars. Where a cross-hatched lattice of my wrong spans planets I ponder from afar. Is there life on Mars? Is it better than this? I'm feeling jealousy for the rest of these kids, friends belling me, but I'm ready to slip. I don't want them telling me that my head can be fixed. I just wanna run away.
Yeah, I feel like I miss people never met. With memories scattered, I capture heaven's depth. Walking where the brethren step. My depression formed of 47 heads. I fought the form before the fly was petty. I fall forlorn in front of every step. Get up, let my breath settle, got my head in check. I picture pretty petals from this empty bed. Heaven sent me yes, and now I live in hell. Sit and dwell your kisses in this wishing well. Wondering if I fixed it, if I twist the L. Even missing pain these days. Voices in my head saying damn, we've changed. I'm seeing clearer in the rain these days. We'll stumble into the function through the weekdays.
Yes, a big up to Disorder, a big up to Suspect Packages. Of course, massive respect goes out to the man like Lost Loops. And yeah, if you want to get that on vinyl, head over to Suspect Packages. I know he's got them in store, and trust me, it's well worth copying. If you're down with your instrumental hip hop, it is a sure shot, trust me. Alright, okay, let's move into something. Another incredible exclusive by my man Mushroom, who's hooking it up every single time. Now this crew have been legendary for over a decade, and they were running things back in the 90s. This is the incredible FloMo Crew, straight out of Finland. Check this.
Yo, this is folks of the FloMo Crew, bboydojo.com and Cypher Studio Helsinki, Finland. You are watching the Cold Krush TV by DJ Specifik. Don't miss out on the future episodes as well. Subscribe, like, share, all that good shit.
Jump into a cypher, fucking focus is trying to jump out in front of me or after me. He's a pain in my ass, but the motherfucker got flavor. The whole crew FloMo. God damn, does it get any better?
Don't stop, y'all.
So welcome back. An incredible section. Once again, thank you, Mushroom. You've pulled it out the bag, and respect goes out to all the B-boys and B-girls from FloMo. Respect is definitely due. Okay, let's move into 2 videos back to back. First off, let's go with Amy True, and then we'll follow that straight in with War Porn, which is the legend that is Everlast, featuring none other than Cypress Hill's Be Real.
Reverse the curse, huh? I was the sweetest child, so bright and so shy. Beautiful, I shattered the dark without trying. Felt like I was sent to observe human nature. Felt like I was carrying pain from ancestors. Tragedy, could see it in you, but more drinking. Shouting with the violent abuse, black magic. I could see the baby in you, so innocent. Couldn't even speak of the truth, such hurting. Who told you you were nothing? Who told you you weren't beautiful? Who told you you were stupid and demanded all the light from you? I am not hating, I seek to find clarity and banish any demons from you. I'm not panicking, you see I have no fear. My source is love, let's rise and continue to be warriors. This journey is for healing, no cover-ups. It's time to take back what's ours and recover us. Who told you you were beautiful? Yeah, carry the light and keep. Who told you you were? Who told you you were useless? Carry the light and see clarity. Yeah. More blacks, more dogs, more Irish. More humanity, please, and less silence. No child abuse and no raping. More giving back to the land and less taking. More patience for those who need waking. And more love for yourself, raise the vibration. More solutions, please, we're intelligent. Trust me, there's more to life than what they're showing us. You must believe in yourself, it's imperative. And trust in your instincts, cause I can see you growing up. Cause right about now, these wrongins think they're showing up. Let's unify and shine so bright, demons disintegrate. That means erase the hate, it's so cancerous. More alkaline in your life, it can't live here. We can't be scared, we must prepare. Shoes off, feet in the ground and breathe deep, yeah. Who told you you were beautiful? Yeah, carry the light and keep. Who told you you were? Who told you you were useless? Carry the light and see clarity. More love, more light.
It's a life of hustle and survival.
I say more love, more light.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I say more love, more light.
It's a life of hustle and survival.
I say more love, more light.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Alright, yeah. It's gonna be it's gonna be alright, yeah. It's gonna be It's gonna be alright, yeah.
The reason for this has to do with the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, the brain's and body's stress response system that governs our fight or flight response. How does it work? Well, imagine you're walking in the forest and you see a bear. Immediately, your hypothalamus sends a signal to your pituitary, which sends a signal to your adrenal gland that says, release stress hormones, adrenaline, cortisol. And so your heart starts to pound, your pupils dilate, your airways open up, and you are ready to either fight that bear or run from the bear. And that is wonderful if you're in a forest and there's a bear. But the problem is what happens when the bear comes home every night. And this system is activated over and over and over again. And it goes from being adaptive or life-saving to maladaptive or health-damaging. Children are especially sensitive to this repeated stress activation because their brains and bodies are just developing. High doses of adversity not only affect brain structure and function, they affect the developing immune system, developing hormonal systems, and even the way our DNA is read and transcribed.
slang tank, 45 on the waistband, back on the block where triggers click like a Morse code. I put you down in the forest cold, getting old. Mary Jane steady getting sold. It's the greatest story ever told. The writing big and bold. Here in Cali, used to sell it in the back alley. Holding signs to say legalize at weed rallies. Now shops carry my pack since it went legal. But the arm of the eagle hosing down people. Let me cut those talents. Let me set that balance. I'ma make that challenge. Show me your talents, I crammed to understand it. Never planned it out, but I've been so candid. Nothing is off limits, so I'm on with it. I'm schooling you bitches, but the song did it.
Omnipotent, variant, excommunicated, immune to the carrier, fully vaccinated, completely upgraded, the system's updated. Blood gutter bladed, sharpened and serrated. Get your cornrows braided, get your cameo faded. Trucks armor plated, let the guns come out. Wrong things stated, whole crew dumb out. Be scared of the sharks, should've never swum out. Great white terror from the golden era. Talk shit clever like Yogi Berra. Full time in space, all over the place. While the whole rat race worships Zeus's face. It's a paper chase, boy, slogans run. And age is the enemy, the slogan's young. The chosen one, like Abraham's son. War porn industry's just begun.
The weight of the world don't compare to my day-to-day. I just crack a bottle top, drink all my pain away. Now I'm on that good fella gentleman jack. That's the story of my life, sip the venom and rap. I was raised in that hard knock, boulevard dot block. Wonder who the shots drop, and who the cops got. I'm a Buddha hot box, mellow out nonchalant. Thinking I'm a part of the trap, fucking out your minds, dance to death ballad. Blast the key balance, dance with life too, and that's the key talent. Jack and we addict, rapping beatmatic. Nothing spectacular, I'm just a G addict. Street poet, black is my muse, a reflection of society. Main tone uses the blues, soul assassin, 6 symphony cruise. Straight jewels, you ain't shit till your OG outfit pays dues.
Cold Krush
Television. We now present
the Cold Krush.
So for this episode's flashback section, we thought we'd keep it Knots based. And we're going to give you a track in a moment that features Nottingham artists Lee Ramsey, Scorsese, Misread and Temper, also known as Out DeVille, although Out DeVille of course was an even bigger collective. And the track we're going to leave you with is a huge anthem. It's this track, Blood, Sweat and Tears.
Only the strong know blood, sweat and tears. Yeah. While the weak don't bother, but we don't care. Yeah. Only the strong stand grind and stay around. And the weak don't kind, they just lay down. Only the strong make moves to break through. And the strong never lose, so you stay tuned. Now the weak don't speak, they just cover the S. And the strong get respect, cause we're running it red.
It's like I'm living, trying to survive in this cold reality of life. Trapped in a system cause society's blind, where babies are crying and life's uninspiring. Walk the streets in my city, see my life in the eyes and it's pity. Staying life's pain in the scheme. Who do we blame when it's new chains and life's lame? And people feel ashamed to call God's names to switch lanes for better days. Blue peas get us crazed and we never see. Look on life from a perspective, coming from a council estate you get mad. Where young women have got kids and the lifestyle's a mess and there's no hope. Begging off the social's a joke. I'm young, gifted and black, yet I find myself broke. Trying to persevere in this life in a rich man's world. Trying to elevate the mind of an average Nottingham girl, but it's hectic, cause life's never as expected. And I'm just a rapper, just a girl with a perspective. I watch the stars at night, right to win. Light on my side as the poo them roll by, flashing the bright lights. My let them stay tight and I walk to the right. Cause I'm no street type and I'm not into the hype, but still I'm quite bright. Knowing life is a fight, some will see the holy light and wait for God's invite. While sitting sipping pints, me I hate petty fights. My message, let's unite and raise to higher heights.
Only the strong know blood, sweat and tears. Yeah. While the weak don't bother, but we don't care. Yeah. Only the strong stand grind and stay around. And the weak don't kind, they just lay down. Only the strong make moves to break through. And the strong never lose, so you stay tuned. Now the weak don't speak, they just cover the S. And the strong get respect, cause we're
running the ride. Delays dead with the deadliest venom, and it gets in them with sinners, losers and winners. I use the musical rhythm, a man of many premonitions. Wisdom is my ammunition. Hit the rap game like car collisions from a far distance. I see life is deep. Everybody got a soul and the price is sweet. It's all monopoly of dice, mice and cheese. And if you aim for the sky, then you aiming high. Rise to my feet, I used to be kinda shy. Realize one day that I'll find my mind in the brightest time where we can all sign side by side instead of in the back of a line. So many things playing around in the back of my mind. Living in the city, that which we design. Knowing one day I'll escape or have to climb. Whether it's paradise or a nicer life.
Only the strong know blood, sweat and tears. Yeah. While the weak don't bother, but we don't care. Yeah. Only the strong stand ground, stay around. And the weak don't count, they just lay down. Only the strong make move to break through. And the strong never lose, so you stay tuned. Now the weak don't speak, they just cover the S. And the strong get respect, cause we're running in red. The city caves give me strength to behave brave. Broken voice blaze, bleed the same blood of a gray slave. Life's paved to the grave, I leave stains on the page. To fade from rain coming in through the window pane.
Interchange divine, made live in the way that I say my line. Could all spray it down with this miracle rhyme. Array your mind, times I tried to be great, not fearing what they tried to say. Nowadays set my aims higher than the Empire State.
Check my mind state and dialects, nicely kept, defining direct. Rhymes are high tech without a time check. I line up 5 men plus, long as a diamond or core. I'm still a wise man, reflect on the chapter of a book. Laugh like I'm stuck, the last of them are weak as a boss. I work hard blood, you can check the dirt on my cause. Under the laws and regulations of living, I may well be. As for everyday runners, there's nothing that you can tell me.
Let me say my piece of sleep when I was born, that's why I'm tired of age. When I awake, my vision suggests that my eyes are razor blades. You can never catch me with the eyes that shade the grass blades. Jealous is the type of thought, leads you to your last day. Easy to see, those who flash gold chains are masquerade. Inner strength is the method used when true masters play. In the face of adversity, I might hibernate. Return when it's calm and attack with tribal weight.
Yeah, brethren, I know in my heart we're gonna make it one day. We've got to. Anyway, let's go home, man. It's getting late.
So there we have it. Thank you, Whirlwind, for bringing us a focus on Nottingham this week and a lovely little flashback there. Okay, let's get into something by AZ, and this is a track called Finding My Niche.
I sit back and search for the answers. The state of our youth is in great distress, lost from the true knowledge of self, the knowledge of God, and the knowledge of culture, the unwritten codes that held so many of our idols in high regards. It was over 300 homicides in New York City in 2019. Women, babies, and old folks aren't safe. How can we tell them to stop the killings when blood is constantly being spilled? When they have to watch their loved ones being lowered into the grounds? Vengeance is the only thing that plagues their heart. It used to be the Bloods versus the Crips in my city. Now it's the Wolves versus the Chos. Painful to watch. But in the midst of chaos, we do have rays of hope, like the young men that I sparred with through the years. Brave young warriors who seek change, who have the desire to alter the state of conditions. We, us, must change the course of events. The time is now. If we don't offer a solution, ultimately, it depletes us all. The journey continues. Low season kept fresh off the steps in the summer heat. Blessed to be amongst the rest. Since a younger me, Mark necks, Adidas sweats, Lee's Dungle V's, BVD under T's. Shit, I hung with G's. Everybody reppin' they P's. Speaking slang to the guards, start connecting degrees. Seeking change. Some puffin' weed, no ease. Some sneaking cane, and that crack hit the map. It's a rap. The Reaper came. Crews started forming in cliques. They running blocks on the strip. When a live nigga flip, you wanna watch. It's bugs, seen the doctor in scrubs. Come and cop the love of drugs. Finally found me a plug to run a spot. Switch gears, fucking with peers. They out of town. Packed up, blew for a year without a sound. Came back, reappeared. It's going down. And what I seen was a whole lot of kings that lost their crown. Smoked out, others was dead. Some in the feds. It broke out. COVID, the plague spread. Zombies in the streets on the creek, they wanna hit. Homies over beef, it was deep, that summer shit. Benivio spreading in sections, a lot of sexing. Imperial, more wet, repping a lot of weapons. Jews on niggas' necks, they want wreck. Big body bins on deck, who wanna flex? Feeling like a killer inside, my soul died to the guard wise, open my eyes, rolled up. P7, this ain't right and exact. You falling victim to that devilishment, God. We supposed to build, not destroy. We true and living. Don't add on to the genocide, G.O.D. Get back on your square. That's what I did. Raise on niggas' cribs, they killing kids. The system wasn't letting them live, they gave bids. Life on back of they numbers, 20 summers. I'm just now seeing some niggas since I was younger. Flat top, I chopped mine in 89. Had props, I got knocked for baby time. Still straight, whole body laced with crazy shine. Then my ace got shot in the face, that made me rhyme. Money drying up in the streets, I took a seat. Stopped riding dirty in Jeeps and bold beats. Reality rap, shit sick. I found the niche, 9-4 came with life's a bitch.
Okay, so without further ado, let's get into this week's Right in My Name section with some incredible footage from across the globe. Peep this.
Just writing my name. Writing my name. Writing my name. And graffiti, 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 graffiti on the wall.
What you found 50 years ago, this kind of music was being danced to.
While this is playing, try putting your ear close to your loudspeaker and listen for any break.
Give a damn about Uncle Sam or his children. Anytime we can find billions to create the bomb, but not enough time to find a dime to create the calm. A subway station was not the creation by God intended for us to live in. But society won't seem to budge in the realization of the question, who are we to judge? Who are we to judge? Come on. Come on. Shining good. Come on, Billy.
here today, not a victory of party.
So there we have it, that's this week's Writing My Name, and don't forget to send those clips in. And it's about that time of the show where we're going to hit you with 3 back-to-back burners. We're going to kick things off with a brand new track by Dynasty called ATTN. I'm going to follow that with Roman Harris featuring Son of Noise, and we're going to finish off with a track by John Jiggs. Check this out.
Yo, come sit down and witness true mastery. Product of the ones who came before. Fine tuning it for the ones who coming after me. Get a reflection of the sun, shine magically. So how I look letting somebody tell me who I have to be? No, baby, this that real shit. Hella sentimental, I don't care because I feel shit. They so in denial about the feelings that they deal with. I just wanna be a light to help the people heal shit. It's me, I'm the people. Got some things I need to talk about. Everybody injured, we just telling them to walk it off. So they out here trying to play it off, they trying to walk it out. Committed to all the things they really should be calling off. If you don't hear from me, they gon' tell you that I'm falling off. Now I'm out here living, I've been giving it my all in all. I've been living in between the songs, feeling everything. So what you wanna know? Listen, I would tell it all of y'all. So listen, I need your attention, I need your attention, I need your attention. Give me that, I want every like, share, and mention. Run it back and throw it up again if they missed it. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that, yeah. Yo, come sit down and witness the experience. It's wins and weariness and joys and pain and tears and healing. It's willingness to be open in the open and show them how I keep going with skin glowing. Yeah, baby, this that magic. I was building energy when you thought I was static. We in shallow water, wonder how we let it happen. Pretty in my picture, but I'm brilliant in my caption. And action is louder than any word that I've spoken. And this ain't a persona for the public that I put on. This is digging up them buried dreams and putting hope in. And saying out of all the negativity I'm good on. The flow keep you focused. Walk into the room, ain't gotta beg you to notice. If what you believe, you see me and you will know it. How the brightest light in the room be the coldest. Told you I'm the coldest. Yo, listen, I need your attention, I need your attention, I need your attention. Give me that, I want every like, share, and mention. Run it back and throw it up again if they missed it. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that.
Growing up in a broken home, facing the facts that your father was a rolling stone, your mother working 2 jobs, leaving you home alone. Everyday struggle, you hustle in the terror dome. You and your brothers locked down for every hot summer. Minimum wage, many slave for a prima donna. I watched the drama unfold, untold stories of history. Young guns from London slums living in misery. No pot to piss in, Christmas was a pipe dream. You and your siblings move like a tight team. Birthdays, the worst days, nothing in the card. Corned beef and rice, cockroaches in the yard. See many pray to God, still embark through the hardship. Drum in the slums, newspaper for the carpet, graffiti on the walls, pistol on the floors. We were raised with the pimps, pushers and crack whores. They give it to you raw like a shot to your chest plate. Groundhog every day, caught up in a stalemate. Look into the windows of my soul, see the pain. Eyes bloodshot from the pressure and the strain. Maintain, focus on the bigger picture. Watch how our mothers they became of our figures. For liquor for the ones that we lost in the struggle. I see many tumble in the concrete jungle. Growing up in a broken home, facing the fact that your father was a rolling stone. Your mother working 2 jobs, leaving you home alone. Everyday struggle, you hustle in the terror dome. You and your brothers locked down every hot summer. Minimum wage, many slave for a prima donna. I watch the drama unfold like untold stories of history. Young guns from London slums living in misery.
Yeah, I don't wanna give up, so I'm trying. But it's breaking my heart to survive. Keep on walking this road, I'm so tired. But I'm not gonna lose my mind.
We was raised notorious, we never got praise. Living hell in the maze, from the cradle to the grave. I slave just to make ends meet so I can eat. I'd rather live on my knees than die upon my feet. Another victim in the system, looking for a way out. Gambling addiction, many scheme for the payout. Pressure bust pipes when the shit hits the fan. You reach but can't touch that one helping hand. Every day I watch my own mother lose control as the devil tried to touch and bruise her soul. So I remain sane with my heart stone cold. Run with Lego beats that run riot on roads. See they live by the G-gold and lost their fight. Now they're dust in the wind as it blows at night. What you know about that life, son? You can't tell us nothing. You were raised off a fuss from, we out here slumming. Fire in the belly veins, pump with adrenaline. Tired of living poor, I ain't doing that again. Pilling in grams, some work for the man, some hand-to-hand hustle, some juggle contraband. Watertight plan, never catch a man slipping. My vice is a priceless, nice scum to women. I reap what I sow, owe many for my sins. On my journey to success, done some fucked up things. Stole many hearts like a thief in the night. Had my share of super women, but I'm kryptonite. Now it's time to get my shit right. Handle my business before my spirit takes flight. I need forgiveness, so many dark secrets I keep on the low. Fronted by smoke and mirrors is my haunted soul. Yo, the only thing I fear is fear itself. Now I'ma play with the cards that be dealt, shuffle them up. Come on.
I don't wanna give up.
Time to get my shit right.
Give up, no.
Handle my business.
Not gonna lose my mind
before my spirit takes flight.
Not gonna lose my mind.
I need forgiveness.
Premium gas in my Supreme bag. Marijuana turn this recliner into a bean bag. No expiration date on my G-Pass. Remember in the past, we fast, now it's a repass. You ask me, it should be illegal to be trash. Bums in the way, that's the reason they couldn't see past. Bunch of tea bags and needed knee pads. Me, I'm in a prefab kitchen eating some sea bass. Stamps in my passport from my last tour. All that fast talk, you never see past Nassau. You can catch a fast forward of your glass jaw. Last thing you see is a killer taking the mask off. The greatest you heard, no matter who's listening. The type to get on the track and make the mood different. I wouldn't feed you stool pigeons in a soup kitchen. Suckers in the game got the rules missing. And it's like that. And it's like that. Yeah, and it's like that. And it's like that. Certified crime mathematics. The dawn of the kitchen cabinet over the stove, whipping that non-fattening. Y'all softer than satin, sweeter than raw saccharin. Sure they can rap, but they all lacking my acumen. Immaculate, hardcore catalyst. I just play the game, lead a commentary to the analysts. I used to scramble hand to hand with panhandlers. Dining room cannibal vandal with bad manners. The wave of my art made me a patriarch. Just be patient, daddy, and take you to the park. I put that blood in their mouth, they got the taste of salt. Small fry, small pie, that's the table talk. Gym star, razor sharp, state of the art. We'd all do 100 years if the kitchen table could talk. Pop stepped away for I was able to walk. So way before Diddy, I was made to revolt. And it's like that. And it's like that. You know it's like that. Yeah, it's like that.
So welcome back, there we have it, 3 back-to-back burners, incredible tracks, I'm sure you'll agree. We kick things off with Dynasty and a track called ATTN, followed that by Roman Harris featuring Q-Rock from Son of Noise, and we finish things off nicely with a track by John Jiggs. It's been an absolute pleasure having you locked in this evening on Cold Krush Television, and don't forget to like, subscribe, leave all that feedback like you do, it is most appreciated. And if you get a minute, check out the channel because I've uploaded lots of hip-hop documentaries from days of old, as well as visual graphics, and I've got to say a big shout out to Kilo on that. Alright, that's about it from me. Peace, we out.
So that's about it from myself, Whirlwind D, and Specifik. Thank you for locking in. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, we out.
Cold Krush
Television.
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 Worldwide.